Okay, so let me go on to the on-site itself, kind of what you can expect during the day. This is not necessarily in the exact order, but it's generally what to expect. There's going to be an orientation meeting. We ask that you have, if it's the campus president, director, whatever it is, the heads of your departments, to be available so that they can meet the inspector and the inspector knows who to go to with questions. Okay. There's a notice to students that we are required to post. And in that notice to students, the inspector will provide it. And it has to go up in a conspicuous place, and it must remain up in that place a minimum of 90 days following that inspection. And it basically informs the students the date of the compliance inspection and where they can go to find the results of that inspection. And that's our website, because it will be the results, the end results, not the report, but the end results will be on our website. A campus tour. Okay, you'll guide us through the campus, answering any questions we might have of things we see along the way. And that's also part of, we're going to be checking them along with the laws as we go through. It'll be the entire institution, including classrooms, labs, library, resources. We'll be looking for education being the central focus, direct instruction, facilities, equipment, library and learning resources. Okay, there'll be interviews with the relevant personnel. Student surveys and possible interviews. The student surveys, we're trying to keep them as least disruptive as possible. It'll take about 10 to 15 minutes, so we'll ask to go to a certain classroom that's currently going on, and if we could just interrupt it to do a survey. The surveys are anonymous. You are not told if someone tells us something horrendous about you who that person is. In fact, we're asking them to remain anonymous unless they want to tell us. Student and faculty files. We will be reviewing student files to make sure you're maintaining the records you must have, that you're enrolling students that are qualified to be enrolled in your campus. We'll be looking at faculty files also to see if your faculty are qualified, that they meet the requirements. Advertisements. I already asked for that, let you know that 5 years of advertisements or that information will be in the room, that we could just review that. Any desk inspection referrals. And I should let you know also, none of these things are surprises. On our website, we have listed, when I talk about advertisements, right there, there's a link, advertisement. Those are the laws we're looking for. We've broken our laws down by categories, because right now they're pretty hard to find what you're looking for unless you really know them inside and out. So we have broken them down by desk inspection, on-site inspection, and categories. So if we're looking at student files, go to our website, you'll see what we're looking for. Okay, and then at the end, there's an exit review meeting. During that meeting, any deficiencies that have not been corrected at that time will be discussed, and what needs to be done to bring it into compliance. The notice to comply will be issued at that time. And so what is that notice to comply? It lists all the minor violations that are outstanding. It identifies the specific laws that you're not in compliance with. It tells you what you must do to come into compliance. And also, it only gives you 30 days, no more than 30 days. And so within 30 days, you need to either remedy that violation and file a written notice with us that you did. You can write a notice of disagreement for any one of those violations that you disagree with. Failure to respond within 30 days, though, may result in further action. Okay, So now you've been through the on-site inspection. After the inspection, there's a website posting. You were inspected, whether any minor violations were detected, and a copy of the notice to comply is posted if one was issued. And an inspection report will be delivered to you. So now I've walked you through the announced compliance inspection. Hopefully that's helped a little bit. I'm going to move into just kind of where we are and on the compliance inspections themselves. Do I have any, well, should I open it up for questions or shall we wait till the end? Yes?
How many announced inspections or schools do you plan to do in 2011 and 2012?
I can't give you that answer. And the reason, not because I don't want to, because I don't know at this point. I do know we will have them all completed in 2 years. In 2 years, basically from August, we will have gone through all of the schools in that time, and I anticipate it will be much sooner than 2 years. We're trying to, well, in fact, the next slides are going to go over what we're doing already, and you'll see we're out in mass already. We plan to be able to reach all of the schools as quickly as possible because we want to know which ones are really, really out of violation. I mean, we're getting calls from schools. I've had more than one instance. We're not open. We closed down. Do I have to go through this? Well, you have an approval from us, so yes. They're like, well, but we have no students, so we shouldn't have to go through us. Well, then they need to surrender their approval. Otherwise, we will inspect. And if they can't meet all our minimum requirements, disciplinary action will happen. Okay, this is for the good for all of you, really. It really is, because our main mandate is to protect the students, and how we do that is we try to help the schools that want to be in compliance and that are out there operating, doing a great job, meet these minimum requirements, because you have to meet them. We have to ensure that you meet them, but we're also there to make sure those that aren't are not operating, do not have an approval from us. Okay, yes?
My program is divided into courses, and the way I teach it is in a modular format where subjects, like hours from each course, is distributed throughout the program. How do you want me to document that?
Do you have a syllabus?
I don't know if anybody heard the question. You might want to repeat the question.
Okay, she has, her courses are in modules that are done by hours, right? Is that what you're saying?
So in our catalog, a program is divided up into courses, and the way I teach it is according to modules.
Okay, in the catalog, the program is divided into courses, and those courses are taught in modules.
Yes. So how do you want me to document that?
Have you received our letter yet?
No.
When you get our letter, it'll be pretty clear. Okay, because what you'll be doing is you'll be responding to the requirements. Okay, so it'll be clear, because when you say, how do I want you to document that? Well, it depends on which law. So which law do I need that information on? So we're not here to dictate, unless the law specifically states you shall have it in this order or it shall look like this, because it does do that in some areas. It's got it in quotes. You shall put this language in your catalog. You shall do this. But if it just says this information needs to be provided to students, or you need to demonstrate that you're doing something, there's different ways to demonstrate that to us. Okay, so when it comes your turn, talk with your analyst, and we'll see if it meets the requirements. Okay?